Okay, let's take a look here. It looks like we're coming up upon another 5 minute low on RSI and a 5 minute low on the RSI on Bitcoin and Dogecoin. We're looking at Dogecoin on the left and Bitcoin on the right, and we're on the 5 minute time frame. And here we are again. I think this is the fourth time today or so that we're seeing, either break down or break out off the 5 minute and off the on the hour. So we're coming up on 9 o'clock West Coast time within 5 minutes. Let's see if we get a break. So let's run up the time frames a little bit, look it over. I'll run down. There's 3. There's 3 minute. There's 1 minute. There's 1 minute. Now let's go all the way out to the 30. And you'll see on the 30, RSI is heading up. On the 30, RSI is heading up. Now let's go down the time frames. 15 minute. It's kind of peaked and pulled back. 15 minute. Same thing, peaked and pulled back. And the 5 minute is the one that shows it all the way down. The 5 minute, all the way down. All the way down to 0, all the way down to 0. And we're coming up on 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. West Coast time. If I see a major move, which I cannot tell which, well, I think it would be up. I think it should bounce up. I think it should bounce up with the RSI on the 5 minute low. The only thing that changes my thinking is when you go out to the 30 and you see the 30 nearly at the top. The 30 is up. In prior moves, the 30 was lower. Right here it was lower. And the other lows, I believe it was lower. So we will soon find out. It's we have 3 minutes to go. We got 3 minutes to watch this and see what it does. Dogecoin on the left, Bitcoin on the right. You can buy Dogecoin or Bitcoin by downloading Robinhood and buy it there. There's other platforms you can buy it on. I'm just suggesting that Robinhood is a simple, easy to use platform, and your trade, your money gets instant deposit there, and you get credit to buy something instantly. So that's the advantage. Yeah, and then you can follow it here. Robinhood also has charts. I'll show you those. I can show those real soon. But right now we're watching it on the Binance charting. You just use the Binance website, pick your symbol, and expand your chart here with this arrows, and you have charting abilities, and you have original, and you have trading view, and you have trading view. So you can follow it here also. Much brighter, much different. Yellow is price. There's the 5 minute. You see the RSI is at 1. The 5 minute on Bitcoin is at 2. And this gives you, see, below 20 would be, oversold, and above 80 is overbought. So for scalping, that would be very useful. There's the 3. The 3. Now the 3 is beginning to turn higher. And the 1 up. It just turned 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. And are we seeing movement? Oh my gosh. On the even hour. Let's go back to the original. Oh my gosh. I think we broke the code. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, and we're seeing a bounce off the 5 minute. There's the 5 minute. There's 9 o'clock. There's the 5 minute. There's 2100. 2100 is 9 o'clock West Coast time. And you go down to the 1 minute. Booyah. 1 minute. Not yet. But Dogecoin looks like it's moving higher. Interesting. So we're looking at Dogecoin on the left, Bitcoin on the right, and we're watching the 5 minute RSI is all the way down to 0. All the way down to 0. So the thought is that we would see the next move, and even coming up upon a top of the hour, 9 o'clock, 2100, we would see a movement. And we're seeing a little movement there, and not yet here. The 15 shows high. The 15 shows high RSI. And the 30 shows an upward high RSI. The 30 shows a high RSI. Let's go look at it in Trading View. And we'll look at it here. And you'll see that that's the 30 RSI is high. 15 is high. So typically you'd want as many of these indicators on the oversold. So there's the 5. The 5 is the only one this time that's showing oversold. Of the 30, 15, and 5. And the 3 is showing it turning. And the 1 is showing upward movement. So we go back to the 5. Back to the 5. And the 5 is still showing low RSI. Oversold. The volume is light. Go back to original. Let's see the volume. And the volume's pretty much the same on the light side. Oh my God. I'll be a monkey's uncle. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 5-minute RSI. All the way down. 5-minute RSI. All the way down. It's 9:06. 6 minutes after. And bounce. Not so much with Bitcoin. Not yet. Back to the 5. Back to the 5. I wish I had a better volume indicator. I mean, I could see the volume. I guess that's the latest volume right there, but it just is not easy to tell. It doesn't give me any indication of which way it's heading, you know. I mean, volume can just come on or come off. You don't have any way of knowing that one. You go to the 1 minute. Uh-oh. Well, see, Bitcoin didn't confirm it. The move. Back to the 5. Back to the 5. They're still both low. Could just be a fake red candle. A fake out. There's the 1 minute. There's the 1 minute. And the 5. And the 5. Bitcoin is still low RSI. And Dogecoin has made the turn. It's still fairly low, 25 or 30. We'll look at it on TradingView. Look at it on TradingView. And you'll see it's just into the normal area, below oversold. Bitcoin is still in the oversold area. On the 5 minute. We are now at 9 minutes after 9. 2109. And we're going to see a follow through here to the upside or not. That's the 1 minute. That's the 3 minute. And 5. Ten minutes after the hour. 2110. Volume. We don't have volume on this one, do we? I don't have. I don't think I've got volume on the TradingView chart here. I left it off, but it's on the original. Go back here and you can see the volume. One minute. 1 minute. Five minute. 5 minute. Nothing happening. Nothing going on. Maybe it's maybe the market stopped. Maybe maybe they shut it down. Let's go back here. We're on the 1 minute. That's where we're at. A little bounce at 9 o'clock. Retracement. This one did not bounce at 9 o'clock. Bitcoin did not bounce. Basically, well, a 5 minute is still showing what? Oh, right there, 662. So you move this around. That's what I don't like about this. 662. Going to be showing up right here. That's the The low is 662. The low over here is going to be right here at 31 on the 5 minute. It's like no volume. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, I've got another 20-minute video. I was trying to do just a short video. But to watch these charts and to prove the 5, I have to watch these movements. So there's the 5. It's still low RSI, but we are just dead in the water, man. It bounced right at 9 o'clock. That was 9 right there. This one, 9 o'clock's right there. I mean, there is a green candle at 9, but it's short and it just sold off immediately. So Dodge is heading back down on RSI. Bitcoin heading back down RSI. And price. Go out to the 30. You'll see it's kind of high. The 30. Price is kind of high. RSI is high. RSI is 66 over here on the right side and 78 on the left side. On the 15 minute. 15 minute. On the right side, 56. See the white indicator right here? 56. And the white number over here, where the indicator's 88. That's the 15. And then the 5. Oh shit, shows it at 0. Haha. And the 5 over here, showing it at 10. Right here at 10 for Dodge on the left side, and right here 0 for Bitcoin. That's the 5 minute RSI. So Bitcoin is all the way down to 0. And Dodge is at 10. And it's 18 after already. So it didn't exactly bounce on the hour. It acted like it was going to, but it did not. They know I'm watching them. They heard me. There's the 1. There's the 1. There's the 5. And there's the 5. So it's January 1st, 9 p.m., 9:20 p.m. And we're watching Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and we're watching them on the Binance charting, cryptos. And I'm looking at whether the 5-minute RSI is an indicator that can be trusted for swing trading, or what you call scalping. So let's see. 0 for Bitcoin. Dogecoin, it has gone lower. It's at 8. And there's just nothing going on. It's like crickets out here. Crickets. On the 1 minute is down. The 3 minute is down. Oh, the 5 now on Dodge is at 1.5, and the 5 on Bitcoin was it basically 0. It's at 4.6. We're looking right here. This number right here, and this number right here for the RSI. So they look completely exhausted. Bitcoin all the way down to 4. Dogecoin down to 1. Bitcoin down to 1. Dogecoin down to 1. Wow, all the way down, both of them now. $20 minutes after, 22 minutes after, 9:22. 1st of January, 9 p.m. West Coast time. Does the 5-minute time frame reliable? Is it reliable indicator to scalp or swing trade on? That's kind of what I'm trying to prove. It has done it about 3 solid times today. I think 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 1 o'clock for bounces. Of course, you know, price on Dodge is still at 07 cents. And one of those times was a well, there were lows. There were lows, and one of them was this big low here at 5 o'clock. But we've got nothing going on right now. Until now. Let's see. Finally, they just both bottomed out, like I said. 1 and 1 on the 5. And now you're seeing 7 on the right side Bitcoin and 12 for Dogecoin with the single green bar on each. And then we have a little bounce. And we have a little bounce also. So it if this continues, you could say that it basically load out at on the hour at 9, damn near it, and just after it, 20 minutes after. It started at 9. It took 20 minutes for it to exhaust itself. And now we're seeing a little bounce. So yeah, if we see follow through here, close enough for me, I would say that that's a low on the hour. I had to sit and watch this thing for 30 minutes just to prove this out, to see if this works. So there's the 1 minute, and sure enough, we're seeing a little bounce. The 5 minute is now moving higher. Both of them exhausted themselves down to 0. And on the left side, the RSI is 31. The right side, the RSI is 24. Beginning to turn on the 5 minute. Some more charts. 3 minute. 3 minute. You got the run up here, flag, run up here, flag. 5 minute. 5 minute. Cup and handle. Cup and handle. And now we're seeing the RSI on the left for Dogecoin at 33, and on the right Bitcoin at 25. So they went all the way to 0, down to 1 and 0, and then they're both at 0. They both basically touch 0. Once they touch 0, you could see it. They kind of just exhausted themselves and began to turn. Let's see. Back to the 1 minute. Back to the 1 minute. Nothing major, but a little bounce. So enough. On the right side, RSI is at 27 now. The left side, RSI is at 34. One minute. 1 minute. It's probably got resistance here at 7 cents. And you know it does, Dogecoin. For our Bitcoin, I'm not sure where the resistance is. Three minute. 3 minute. 5 minute. 5 minute. So now Bitcoin is at 42 on the right side, and Dogecoin is already up to 54 on the RSI. I'm seeing red candles both sides. Nothing happening. 1 minute. 1 minute. Both of them are pulled back. Short term. 5 minute. And Bitcoin's at 33. Dodge is at 47 on the RSI. Let's look at it on the trading view. Trading view shows it a little clearer. Same numbers, 47 on the left side for Dogecoin, 35 on the right side for Bitcoin. In the middle of the trading pattern, the RSI is. On the 5 minute. Three minute. 3 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Now the 30 is all the way up, which prior times this has happened, I think the 30 was low. So we're coming up on after 9:30, 9:34. Oh my God, I've been doing this for 40 minutes. And nothing's happening. The 1 minute. The 1 minute. It's like molasses. Nothing's moving. Like molasses in January. Huh. Back to original view. Yeah, nothing's happening, nothing's moving. But it did, if you look at that RSI, it did low out right at 9 o'clock, 2100. And it's been higher since. Dodge is at 50 now. Bitcoin's at 29 on the RSI. But price really hasn't changed a whole lot or enough to even trade. I mean, not enough movement to trade. But here we go. Let's see. We're still alive here. We're still in the ballpark. And we're seeing a little more green. We are seeing a little more green. And RSI is 55 on the left, 43 on the right. Green is trying to fill in. Yep. 5 minute. Green is trying to fill in after that 9 o'clock low. RSI on the right's at 17. No, it's got to be higher than that. Why does it say 17? That's wrong. 45. Yeah, I was going to say it's because of my head. RSI on the right is 45. RSI on the left on Dogecoin is 55. And we're seeing a little more green come in. Not now. Oh shit. Hello. I think if you can figure this out, you're either lucky or a or a genius. I don't know, man. Stuff's a trip. Now there we have the 1 minute is showing a follow through green candle on the right on Bitcoin over here. We just need a follow through green candle on the left side here. We're now up to 62 on the right, 55 on the left. And it turned out that would have been the buy. Well, the five minute was low at 0 on both of them. And it has headed higher. Not much, but it has headed higher. Yeah. Hey, I can unlock that. Hold on. Let me stop recording. Hey, I was in. Come on in. You just shut the door.
What are you guys doing?
Shut the door. Huh?
Are you doing something?
Yeah. I was recording. I was just down there for stop recording.